Hello, this is Wmpyr here to compare this guy, the SOG Fasthawk, with the Sogfari Machete. Okay, so both of these I have used a lot for training and also for yard work. So I've put a wear and tear on both of them, but that's part of the plan. I wanted to get to know them really well, and yeah, they have both worked very well for me. Yeah, I like them both a lot. So here is the handle for the Sogfari machete. I like the three lanyard holes. I like this design. This is kind of like it's kind of a rubbery feel. It's been really good also with weather. Um, then you can see it has like a scraper area there. It's just yeah, feels it's always felt like a good handle to me. I like the design, and you can see this standard blade shape for a machete, fairly standard, and it has a saw back on there, um, just for another purpose. And here is the tomahawk. This area they say is for hammering, and yes, I have hammered with it. Here's the spike, and then the hole is, I believe they're just to lighten it up. Finger can go a little bit. My finger could go a little bit, but it's really not that big of a hole. And then this goes down to, I believe, up to here, and then this is to strengthen it. And then the handle down here is like, it just feels like this uh, extra hard, like fiberglass reinforced nylon plastic kind of thing. So yeah, this one also with weather haven't had a problem. I had both of these in Galveston, and a lot of my other stuff rusted, molded, and both of these survived that. So that's why they're still with me. Galveston is an island, and yeah, it can be very humid in some places. So the mold can be very bad, and yeah, I had some of my knives rust up and mold, and yeah, both of these no problem. So yeah, I really like these guys. They've been with me for a long time. Okay, so for home defense, because I don't put these in the car. I don't obviously don't walk around with them. Um, it's for home defense and for training. So for martial arts practice, I use these guys like on the tire and stuff. But um, for home defense, rather than going for my firearm, these have been a lot faster. So I tend to go for these guys. It's just been the reality. I can access these much faster than the firearm that we have here. So yeah, this is what I go for. Um, and between the two, I go for this guy because in a confined space, because this is not a big place, in a confined space, power. This offers power. This one, if I'm more mobile, like I can run around and speed and reach is a factor, then I go with this guy because it's longer and it's lighter and it's more maneuverable. But in a confined space where it's more just kind of like slugging, then boom, I go with this. So I let that kind of logic dictate not which one do I think is superior. No, they're different. I like them both. But they're different. So I feel like for different purposes, you know, one would be better than the other. They just got to know their strengths and their weaknesses. So that's kind of the way that I see it. Both of them, like I said, I've really come to enjoy them. This one was from Great Bear, from the um, organization, the Tetsukinu Bujutsu, that from we were from Sensei Rick, the Taiho Jitsu guy on YouTube, who was a Canadian police officer who passed away, unfortunately. But we were all in the same organization that gentleman started, and it's unfortunate that he committed suicide and passed away. He was inspiration to many of us on YouTube. But yeah, Great Bear sent me this guy. He was encouraging me to get more into wilderness survival type stuff, and hopefully next year I'll be doing even more than I have been with that kind of stuff. I've only done a little bit throughout, but and I've gotten to experience some pretty cool stuff since then. But hopefully next year it'll be a lot more. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.